Hey guys, Josh with Working Man's Reads. I'm here today with a book haul, my first book haul, back from the quarantine. New York's been a little slow with the reopening. So my wife and I got to go out, actually I believe Friday, and we went to Schmarz & Noble and we got a couple books. We did buy one, get one for 50% off. And yeah, we also got Aria one about Frozen where she can like look and find. Aria's my daughter, so we were able to find one, and she loves Frozen. I've watched those movies like 700 times, so it's a lot of fun. But if she sees anything with Elsa on it, she'll do that. Oh, you know what I mean? It's pretty fun. So so we'll start off with this one. It's called The River by Peter Heller. And it's like a thriller. It looked just like right up my alley for the summertime. So, Wynne and Jack have been best friends since college orientation, bonded by their shared love of mountains, books, and fishing. Wynne is a gentle giant, a Vermont kid, never happier than when his feet are on the water. Jack is more rugged, raised on the ranch in Colorado, where sleeping under the stars and cooking on a fire came as naturally to him as breathing. When they decide to canoe the Muskoka River in northern Canada, they anticipate long days of leisurely paddling and picking blueberries, and nights of stargazing and reading paperback westerns. But a wildfire making its way across the forest adds unexpected urgency to their journey. One night, with the fire advancing, they hear a man and woman arguing on the fog-shrouded riverbank. The next day, a man appears on the river, paddling alone. Is this the same man they heard? And if it is, where is the woman from the night before? So it seems like there's a little bit of two plots, basically. The boys trying to survive and hang out, and then possibly somebody being missing. So it just looks pretty awesome. It has great reviews on Goodreads, so I wanted to check that one out. The next one is Circe. Siri. I don't know. By Madeline Miller. So basically I've heard a lot about this. It was very popular, I believe, last year. I think it won some awards. Look at this map in the inside. I don't know if that'll show up good, but it's pretty sweet. So I wanted to try it out, and I got it for 50% off because I really wanted the river. So I was like, you know what? It's there. Let's do it. About time. In the house of Helios, god of the sun, and mightiest of all titans, a daughter is born. But Circe is a strong and strange child, not powerful like her father, nor viciously alluring like her mother. Turning to the world of mortals for companionship, she discovers that she does have power. The power of witchcraft, which can transform rivals into monsters and menace of the gods themselves. Threatened, Zeus banishes his daughter to a deserted island, where she hones her occult craft and crosses paths with many of the most famous figures in all of mythology, including the Minotaur, Delirios, butchered that, and his doomed son, Icarus, the monstrous Medea, and of course, Wily. There's a lot of like Greek names from, I would assume, mythology, and I cannot pronounce them. But there is danger, too far, a woman who stands alone, and Circe unwillingly draws the wrath of both men and gods, ultimately finding herself pitted against one of the most terrifying and vengeful of all Olympians to protect what she holds dear. Circe must summon her strength and choose, once and for all, whether she belongs with the gods she is born from or the mortals she has come to love. So I really wanted to read this one because it seems like it's got a really strong female lead character, and that's just really cool. So I'd love to read this. I'm assuming it's going to be slightly graphic, so you know, if I really enjoy it, someday this can go on my daughter's shelf. I try to, you know, before she was born, I had already gotten like 7 Wonder Woman comics for her. You know, once you're a girl dad, you're a girl dad. You know what I mean? You're like pro girl all day, every day. So the next one will be actually the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. This one was a book mail, so it's by Grady Hendrix. I've heard way too much about this. I'm sure all of you people watching this right now have heard way too much about it, so I'm not going to read the synopsis. But I'm freaking excited to read this with my wife. We are going to do like a buddy read together for it, so I'm excited. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get that through the summer. This looks like it's got a really cool, like, look at this freaking lime green. This is actually pretty sweet. Let's get this bad boy out of here. Town of Mount Pleasant Public Library. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. It's got like a little stamp thing. I don't know. That's pretty sweet. It just looks so appealing. Like that with the orange and the green. I'm just saying. That's pretty sweet. So this must be where they meet for their book club, I would assume, in the public library, but I don't know. So we'll definitely read that. And then finally, I got some book mail from an author yesterday, Scion. This is his, it's a collection of short stories that maybe he had in other anthologies before, and now this is his published work. So definitely go check this out. I'm going to be doing a review of this. I do have to read it for a review, and I'm excited for it because that cover just, it's so simplistic, but really catches your eye. I mean, it's just like, for a horror fan, it is actually pretty cool. So I will let you guys know what I think about this when I get around to it this summer. Well, I'll probably read it. I'll probably plug it in this month. So I also ordered a couple other books, but I'll probably just do a second haul soon for books that I got over through the mail. So I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate everybody who keeps checking in with me. I'm getting pretty close to 100, so this is pretty cool. I didn't think that I would get to where I'm at, and I'm very appreciative for everybody who comes and checks in and says hi to me and talks books. Man, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time. But if you're finding that you're not getting through enough books, you're probably working too much.